And now we're talking about whether we're doing the right things. What a ridiculous mind.
I tried meditating one time though. I got so deep into my own head, I couldn't crawl out.
No,
I never did it.
Are you joking?
Mean by that?
I'm serious.
Because I have a thing with that, and this is no bull.
Some people shouldn't do it.
I thought like this wasn't real life for like a long
Okay,
time.
so it's funny that you say that. Like I have that same weird thing, and
when was that?
Me and Brian used to talk about. Brian Schoonover used to talk about what is it called? The desensory thing?
No, the sensory deprivation tanks.
Sensory deprivation tanks. Have you ever heard of a sensory deprivation? Okay, so
I went in.
Explain. Do you know what it is?
So what they do is they fill a tank with water. It's the same degree as your skin.
Epsom salt.
They fill it with so much salt that you float.
It's about 1,000 pounds of Epsom salts that they put in. So the water's so concentrated with the salts that literally, when you lay in it,
you're like half out.
Yeah. And
so
what you do,
you're like,
so what you do is you literally lay there and you think
it's like laying in Salt Lake.
And you think nothing. That's
you
your
can't
job.
hear anything. You
It's
can't
to
see
lay
anything.
Everything go. And people have these just trippy hallucinations. Like some people are never the same after they do it. Have you ever seen Stranger Things, the first season?
No, I haven't.
Oh, I don't even know why you're here.
Why are you here?
Yeah. How expensive is it?
You can get like your first time.
So
for like,
is that
for like
where,
a 1 hour float? You get for like $50.
Is that what you did?
Some people go and float though for like 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So,
Dennis.
like you can't. Honestly, I'm not even joking. Like I don't know what you're setting up over there. And you can have it in a moment, but like when he said that, like I honestly, I have the exact same problem. Like sometimes I think like I have this thought that like you ever lay there at night and just think about what it's like to die. Honestly, you ever done it?
Yeah.
You just sit there and you try to
about death a lot.
You try to clear your mind completely of everything and just imagine nothingness.
Yeah.
And I have a fucking panic attack.
Yeah.
Like literally you get to this point where you're actually feel like you're getting there and you're like, I feel like I might kill myself. I might literally think this so well that I'm gonna die.
The mind's a powerful thing.
Dude, yeah, no, so I totally feel you on that. Like I've been there. I've never even actually talked about that, but that's like, it's a weird thing.
You know what? I've been having it a lot lately. It never went away.
It's not like a like science fiction thing, but like you look at like the Matrix and it being like, are we living in a real world? Are we not in a real world? What is real? What isn't?
Okay, so that's my thing. You have no idea. So why not enjoy every single moment that you live?
Yeah, no, I agree.
I agree.
It's weird though. Weird.
Thinking weird stuff. You want the craziest thing though I seen? I told Richie this. Someone drew a map of like, you know, when you're on a plane and you see, say if we were flying to New York right now, right? You'd see where the plane is and then where we got to go, right? They show the whole 3,000 miles or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So they were using that timeline to show how old the world is, like the planet Earth that we're on right now.
Yeah.
And literally,
it's just a pinprick.
Humans weren't here on the Earth until like the last 1/8 of an inch.
And so here's
what we're on right now.
Oh.
But now look at how small that is, right?
Yeah.
We've only been on for that long. Not even a hair, maybe one hair on a human's head, right?
Yeah.
As a size comparison, and look at how much we have up this Earth.
Joe Rogan talks about that.
No,
Joe Rogan talks about that. Like it's like we're mold on this earth, like we're a bacteria and we're just eating it.
We're spreading.
Because if you look at the earth before us, it looks so beautiful, green and blue, and it's just beautiful. Then you get us. I mean, don't get me wrong, the crickets is not the end of times or anything like that, but I think that everything corrects itself.
Now this goes straight back to the weird thinking. Why do we, if literally that's our mark on the world, why do we care about our Instagram posts?
I agree.
Why does it matter?
Cell phone.
I agree.
Or why does me going to this job today, like that doesn't matter at all.
No.
And it's
I guarantee
you straddle this like in between because it does matter because you're gonna be laying on the concrete like Max in a moment, but you at the same point it doesn't matter. So then it's like, what do? Like none of this matters, but we still have to do it.
It's all localized stuff. You know, you don't care about the planet. You care about what you're eating for dinner.
Yes.
What your girlfriend's doing.
Right here, right now.
I was watching an episode of House, shocker, last night, and he talked about there was this guy that had niceness. Anybody seen this episode? You know what I'm talking about? The guy was overly nice.
Oh, I think I've seen it.
And he makes the argument, and I'm like, oh my God, it makes sense. And I'm a fan of being nice. You're a fan of being nice. You're a nice person. The other two bags at the table. But so he says, so think about it evolutionarily. Like, there are 3 cavemen. One runs, one fights, and one tries to hug the predator. Which one dies? Right? So it's like, then it's like, oh, you're right. It makes sense. You can't be that nice
all the time.
Evolutionarily, like so that's the interesting thing. And speaking about how humans are, just flipping it around, talking about how incredible humans are. We've gone from picking berries and eating off the ground to literally having conversations on whether or not what we do matters. Like, in that same hair of time. That's crazy.
We've gone to the moon.
We've gone from, like, literally what this is made of. We were probably 1 IQ point higher than that. Actually, at one point, we were that IQ.
Yeah.
And now we're talking about whether we're doing the right things. What a ridiculous mind. It's ridiculous. You know what's crazy, funny is, like, if you look at even sci-fi for the last 5 years, they were all looked at these stupid kooks that, like, do this doesn't matter. And, like, black holes. Remember, black holes wasn't a thing.
Now they have pictures.
What about The Simpsons?
Yeah.
What about The Simpsons and how accurate their future predictions were?
Terrifying. It's terrifying.
I mean,
talking about this, it kind of, you know what, those people are not at best up for storming Area 51.
No.
They want answers.
Circling back to actually talk about what you're talking about. Did you ever watch The Cosmos?
No, honestly, I totally forget.
Have you seen Cosmos?
No, I started to watch it.
I watched it to fall asleep for months and watched every episode probably 5 times.
It's one of my favorite things I've ever watched in my entire life.
He's got his own podcast.
You know what's freaky?
Arian Foster, has had him on twice.
Oh, on his show, yeah.
Yeah. I actually hate him for it.